Right, one of our favorite ways to finish off the edges of slips is to use the shell stitch. So this is just a slip we had at the shop, just to show you kind of what the shell stitch looks like, but it's a cute little kind of scallop around the edge. And so this is what your stitch will look like if you're looking for it on your machine. Because I know every machine has them like different numbers and that kind of stuff, but this is what it'll look like. It'll stitch a couple stitches straight, swing over, come back, a couple stitches straight, swing over and come back. I'm going to show you how we can do it on this machine, where we can actually use the narrow hem foot and hem it at the same time as we do the shell tuck. So first, just to show y'all the stitch that we use, if you look at the screen, we go here to this t-shirt, which is the applications, and then we go to shell tuck. And then I like the one that's the medium. They've got small, medium, and large options. If I hit this button, I can change some of the settings. I want to move the position over a little bit to the right so that your needle is going off the edge of the fabric. And our fabric will be going right down the middle since we're using that narrow hem foot, so we need to just move this over. So we're going to move it over to like about 2.3. The other thing to note, if you don't have one of these applications on your machine and you're making your own settings, you want your tension to be high because you want it to actually pull the fabric back to make the little scalloped edge. So this has the tension all the way up to 10. Okay, this is the foot we're going to use. It's the narrow hem foot or the rolled hem foot. It's the D foot. And you'll see it's got like this little kind of curl here that the fabric goes into and curls around to make a narrow hem. Okay. So I'm going to start by double folding over just the front, or the start of the fabric. And I'm going to drop my needle just to hold that in place. And then I'm going to take the raw edge of the fabric and just twist it around the little curve of the foot so that it'll catch it and start curling it over. And as I sew, I just want my fabric to go through that loop, and then I want the needle to go off, when it swings, to go off the edge of the fabric and pull it back. Now, if you don't have a machine that will do them in a combined step, you can do your narrow hem and then go back and do your shell stitch over it. It just cuts out a step on this where you can do it all in one. But it is definitely possible to do a narrow hem and then go back and do your scallop stitch.